and then you get to finish sooner, and then you got the rest of the day that you can do other stuff um, throughout the day. So it is good to create good habits when you're starting your online business, because once you create those good habits, they're gonna stick with you, and then you're gonna be able to in making your business better, because you created those habits, you creating that discipline. Because having that discipline is sometimes is hard, especially when you have your online business, because you say, oh, I have lots of times, and then you procrastinate. So you don't want to procrastinate. um I'm a guilty, sometimes well, most of the time I procrastinate, so I gotta work on that. But yeah, and I gotta work on time management. But I would see, like now, because of these 90-day challenge, and because I have to wake up to the um this group with this group at 5 a.m. my time, it allows me to be able to do a lot of things and to organize my life better. So yeah, so those are the lessons that I have learned during this challenge. um Anything else you want to share, Patsy?
Yes, I want to share that I become a better person, not say overnight, but over the, I learned to be grateful for the breath that we take. Every day be grateful for the little things, especially my husband was doing, helping me out and giving me a massage when I was sick, and little things, appreciate by the constant posting of gratitude is very
Mhm.
use is very how do you call it? It's helpful, and I think I'm learning to be a better person than I 90 no 78 days ago.
Years ago.
Yeah, so it's not easy to change.
No.
And I so admire Sandy for changing from the night owl to a early riser, and I admire for her for it, and she really stick on like a hmm, admire her. That's very good, very encouraging to see that she can change. If she can do it, anyone can do.
Yes. Thank you, Patsy. Yes, because it's not easy. It requires, like I say, like a lot of discipline and pushing yourself to do it. But once you start creating that habit, it becomes easier and easier as you go through. So yeah, so I'm grateful for this journey, um, because like, and the thing is, like a lot of people think that when you join the online businesses, you all the benefits that you get is just uh, financial benefits, but it's not only that. You get so much more when you join this online business. Like you get the knowledge. um, I have learned so much in this business, and I had some knowledge when I came with this business, but I even learn more, and I keep learning. That's the thing. Like I never stop learning, so that's amazing. Um, and I grow as a person too. I'm not the same person I used to be when I first joined. So that's another thing, that you also gain from this business, and you keep growing, because as you go through your journey, you keep evolving. You're gonna experience some lessons, some setback, failures, stuff like that. But those failures or those setbacks will allow you to keep growing in your journey, and then you're gonna become a better, resilient person, persistent. You will have a different type of mentality. You're gonna be more open-minded. You're gonna be able to see opportunities instead of obstacles. You'll be able to focus on solutions instead of being, focus on being a victim, uh, or on the focus on the problem side. So those are the lessons that you learn on this journey as you go through. How to shift your mindset. So working on your mindset is very important. And that's one of the things that I learned in this business, because I thought that I had a strong mindset, but when I started this business, I encountered my first lesson from mindset. So I learned that, your mindset is like a muscle. It needs to be feed, you know, exercise. Otherwise, your mindset is gonna fail you when you face an obstacle. So that's the same thing, it's like a muscle. If you don't exercise your muscle, then your muscle is weak. So the same thing for the mindset. So that's one of the lessons that I learned in this business, working on my mindset. And I keep learning on my mindset. Yesterday, I faced another setback, and I learned from it, that lesson. It was hard, but I learned. Um, but you gotta move on, and you gotta keep pushing yourself. So yeah, you're gonna encounter setbacks like that on your journey, but those setbacks are gonna make you stronger. And that's how you're gonna grow as a person, as a leader, as a mentor, and be able to help others along the way.
I want to comment
Anybody?
on one thing.
Mhm.
Don't look at that as a setback. Look at that as a stepping stone
Yes,
to what you are today.
yes. Wise words, Patsy. Wise words. Yes. Good. Well say, Patsy. And yeah, so I'm sure that we still have what, 12 more, no, 22 more days before we finish this 90-day challenge. And I'm sure that from here to the 22 days that we have left, we're going to keep growing. We're going to keep learning more things along the way. Um, so, yeah, so this is part of our journey. This is part of the beauty of being an entrepreneur, um, learning as you go through your journey. And I'm excited for the journey, even with obstacles and setbacks, and failures, and learning from it, and keep going, stand up and keep going. I can't remember who mentioned this, but I love the analogy, and I never thought about it, of a baby. You have a little baby, when they start to crawl, and then they start, trying to walk. So they stand up, and boom, they fail, right? They fell down, and they continue trying until eventually they walk. So that's the same thing, for us, grown-ups. If we fail the first time, stand up and do it again. Continue, you know don't stay down. So a baby, is a good example of that. They keep trying and trying until eventually they walk. So that's the same thing. It's a I can't remember what I heard that one, but it's when I saw it, I was, yeah, it's true. And the thing is, we don't see that as a failure. you know we see that as a yes, getting there. The next one he might walk. you know so that's the same way that we should keep seeing, for us and for anyone, that is trying. See it with the same eyes of as you see a baby trying to walk for the first time. So yeah, I wanted to share that analogy, because when I heard that one, I say, oh yeah, it's true. We don't see that as a failure. you know so I just want to end up with that. So I
It's
think that's
called failing forward.
Mhm. Yes. Okay, so I want to end up with that. And then what is the topic for tomorrow, Patsy?
Tomorrow topic was day 79, holiday hacks and online business, unwrap the gift of freedom. Mm.
Yes, so tomorrow we're going to be talking about that, holiday hacks and online business, unwrapping the gift of freedom. So we're going to sharing some tips about that you can implement in your business. Um, and see, why, having an online business is a good thing, especially during the holidays. So you don't have that stress and all that. But that will be a topic for tomorrow. So I'm just gonna leave it there. So we wanna wish everyone that has watched us today, uh Thank you so much for being with us today. For those watching the replay, also thank you so much. And let us know in the comments where you're watching from. And also, uh, if you relate to what we shared here today, it doesn't have to be an online business, it could be your personal life. You can relate. If you want to share, your experiences too, or your comments, or anything, about what we talked today, please do so on the comments. We'll be happy to uh, listen and read it to your comment and reply to your comment. Because I'm sure also, someone in the community, will also relate to your comments. So that's why we are here in this social media platform, to be able to share our experiences, our learnings, sharing with you, to be able to inspire, to educate, um, and we can do all, if we all do share and our experience, tips, and educate, our comments through our comments, in this case for you guys, or if you guys are on a platform too. Um, yeah, because sharing is caring, and the more we learn from each other, the better. You know, that's how we grow as a person and as a community. So yeah, so I just wanna say thank you to our followers too for being part of our journey, for believing in us, and for being there supporting us through our content, through our views in our lives. So thank you so much. Uh, so if you guys wanna learn how you can earn online, you can just register in any of the websites that appear on the screen with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to watch the same webinar that we have watched, that all the members of our community have watched, that has changed so many lives and that keeps changing so many lives, including ours. So if you want to catch the replay from last Thursday, here are the hosts and panelists from that day. So our host for last this past Thursday's live webinar was Tina. She's a retired business development manager. Our first panelist is Wilma. She's a registered nurse. We also have Janie, a retired clinical laboratory scientist. And we have Susan, a former meeting and event professional.
We have the other panelists. Yeah, they are Brenda, office clerk, Naida, and she is a retail manager, Emily, Lynn, stay-at-home mom, and Shanat, licensed optician.
Thank you, Patsy. Yes, so our replays have subtitles in any languages, and our live webinar has subtitles in 5 languages, and that's Spanish, French, Tagalog, Vietnamese, and Arabic. Um, so when you register, you want to catch the replay from this past Thursday, the panelists that we just mentioned are going to be sharing why they decided to join the online business and how this online business has transformed their lives. Also, on that same webinar, you're gonna learn how our business plan works, so you get to understand that. And in the email that we send you and the invitation to watch the live webinar, you can there, register into the upcoming webinars, the Tuesday and Thursday. So there's going to be a page. We'll have 2 options. And then you get to pick if you want to attend the Tuesday or if you want to attend the Thursday. So you can register for that. And in addition to that, you also get invited to a private Facebook group where you get to see more success stories from members of our community, and also more information about the business. So yeah, so if you want to learn how to earn online and have to have your online business, also you can register in the websites that appear on the screen. So we want to say thank you everyone, and Merry Christmas. Pretty soon it's gonna be Merry Christmas in a couple of days, so I want to wish everyone a happy and Merry Christmas from Patsy and I, um, and happy and blessed Sunday, or Monday. For some part of the world is already Monday. So happy and blessed Monday. And I want to wish you, or we want to wish you, a very and happy, blessed week ahead. So thank you for watching, everyone. And until the next episode of the UBL 90 Day Challenge. Bye, everyone. Bless you
Bless you
all.
all. Bye. God bless.